Sorry.
Change up the intro a little. Like,
I don't know what. Can I just say hi, guys? Welcome back. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Before the Post. Today, we're going to go through the 8th of February races. First race of the day is the Sunnybroad Trophy run over 2,000 meters. We have Golden Dancer taking on the more experienced horses, the Stayers. She is a 4-year-old.
This race, being class 2, is more like a 40 to 65 rather than a 60 to 86 because the top rated horse is 65. Endurance is a winner of class 3, won convincingly over the same distance, same jockey. So he would be a horse to challenge the filly Golden Dancer. And Exuma also has improved in his last start. So that's what it's about. Anything to add? What about your horse, Kimiko, Tyra?
Yeah, I think it'll be hard for Kimiko to show up in this, although she has beaten on endurance last year in the Bombay season. But I think it'll be between all the other ones. No, I think Expac has the chance now to reverse handicap on endurance. And Golden Dancer is kind of unknown because she hasn't run with these stayers. She ran the Oaks last. So it is a little bit of an unknown.
So, Shrikant, would you give the edge to the younger horse?
yeah, generally, for longer distance races too early in the career, it would be almost equally matched. But here, Golden Dancer did have a good run in the Oaks, finishing fourth to Finn Boss. Me and Tyra, we were discussing, looking at the timing, 2:31 compared to the last year's Psychic Stars timing. It is my better. I mean, you can't compare Golden Dancer directly to Finn Boss, but coming. Uh, Being redundant and coming into this race, I think Golden Dancer has a slight edge. And also the line of Ziska, there is no doubt about the staying ability over there.
Also, to add, like you mentioned, Golden Dancer and the Oaks. Before that, she won a Class 3 9 furlong, beating
Yeah.
Tio Polo in an
Yeah.
objection. Tio Polo went on and beat King K after that.
And then King
And
K came out and won another
yes,
race. Yeah, yeah, that
a
line
graded
it
race.
works
Yeah.
really well.
So that line is there. And in that
And
same race,
also when she won the 9 furlong race, Exuma ran third.
yes, 12 lengths behind, 12 and a half
Yeah.
lengths behind. But
So
Exuma
I
was
think
giving them weight. And this time it's the other way around.
I think analyzing all that, I had a slight confusion that endurance with form after winning the 2000 meters would come out and win. But I feel that Golden Dancer has a slight edge over these older horses. Tyra?
I'm going to go with Exuma in this one.
So I think I'll concur with Shrikant on this, and based on what all I've said, I shall go with the 4-year-old filly Golden Dancer because last time Endurance has beaten Exuma only by 3 lengths, and Golden Dancer and Teopolo beat them by over a distance, 12 lengths.
Let's move on to the second race, which is a class 1 race, sprint race.
As a class 1 race, it is very tricky to choose horses in this race because of the distance. It is not an absolute sprinting distance or a miler. You want to pick something in between, so that makes it more tricky. These are all good horses. They are in class 1 for a reason. They're good horses, but it's about who gets this distance in the perfect way, and how well these horses are being ridden in this particular distance. It's you can't go too fast, you can't stay too far back. So that is what matters in this race. Yazan?
I would just want to know, would it make a big difference? Because Atash and Christophany have just run a week back. On the other hand, Ultimo has run fifth last time. Before that, she ran second to Finn Boss in a mile, going start to finish. So that's another interesting horse. And Market King has run second to Miss American Pie, who came close to time and tide in the sprinters. And last time, Vivek dropped his whip in the final stages of the race. It would be tough even for the bookmakers, I feel, to decide who's going to be favorite. It's a nice, tough handicap race if you go to see, if you go to look at it. What do you feel,
Absolutely.
Tyler?
Difficult. It is. I like Ultimo at bottom weight, and the fact that he hasn't run for a bit. Market King was also very impressive. I always love this horse, so it was very impressive to see him almost win his last race. And then Atash with 5 kilos off is also stands a chance. I mean, she's beaten these horses on a handicap. Atash stands a good chance. Just the fact that she has run recently might go against her. But yeah, no, I like these three horses. Let's do picks.
Yes, we could go ahead with the picks. We could start with you, Tyra.
I'm gonna go with Ultimo.
I feel bad for Market King. That's very mean of you.
Yeah, I should go for Market King. I love Market King, but I don't know. I like
Yeah,
Ultimo in this.
Market King ran a crazy race. Huh? Coming close to Miss American Pie is not a joke.
The only thing I would say is I don't think Market King has won a 7.
No, he has.
I would have gone with Market King, but Market King has won all his 10 races over a 6 furlong. He's
Okay.
never won a 7. But I'll go with Atash that she's going to be claiming 5 kilos.
I'm gonna pick Ultimo based on the weights.
Just to add, Son of a Gun has been improving slowly. I'm not sure if he can surprise them, but he shouldn't. Let's wait and watch. So we come down to the third race of the day, 7 furlong, class 3. We've got about 8 runners. The top weighted is Amazing Ruler, who we picked last time and were wrong, but they go with the same jockey this time as well. And he has a run benefit in Bombay.
In fact, I picked Bishop the last time out, and the eerie similarity between these two horses, Amazing Ruler and Bishop, is the last time to this time is just the half a kilo difference. Other than that, the jockey is the same, and also the draw is the same. Both are drawn 5 and 8 respectively. Last time also they were drawn the same, so it's very hard to differentiate between these two horses to pick in this race. Tyra?
Yeah, I mean, I think the only horse that I would add to that, I think Seneca's at
Yes.
bottom weight, and he came back after a gelding, and the last time was the first run after a gelding. I think it's between these three.
Also to add on to the other thing, we can't give the run benefit because even Bishop has the run benefit. Bishop ran for the first time too. So that's what the similarity between these two horses is like. It's really close.
What about Rambler?
Yeah,
Rambler?
Rambler actually.
Yeah.
Rambler comes to a place chance, but
Yeah.
I think these three horses, it's very too close. It's very hard to pick now.
I think Rambler has seen much better company, but he's just not in form. Even Wings of Fury had very good runs in Pune. Yeah, so I think it will be an interesting race. I mean, there are some horses that are out of form, some horses that are coming back after certain layoffs. They have had one run, so it'll be interesting to see this race.
Moving on to the picks for the race. Tyra?
I'm gonna go with Seneca. With bottom weight, he has a chance, but I mean, Bishop is the one to beat, but I'm just gonna take a chance on Seneca.
I'm gonna go with, it's a tough call, but I would still go with Bishop.
What about you, Shrikant?
I'm going to stick to my choice from the last time, that is Bishop, and I'm going to stay with Bishop.
We move on to the fourth race. This is an age group race, 5-year-olds and over, class 4. Lots of runners, 12 runners in this.
So in the fourth race, we've got a couple of contenders. I would start with Starseed, who ran second to Zafferano last time out. And Zafferano came out and won again after that in the higher class. So Starseed should put up a bold performance. Apart from him, I would talk about Silver Strike, who was slowly off by 2 lengths last time and gained a lot of ground and ran 4th. Interestingly, apprentice Aditya Vaidande was suspended for 4 days for unsatisfactory riding, and the trainer was not satisfied with his riding as well. So we should wait and watch how Silver Strike runs this time. If he breaks level and is in a better position, and he's also got a positive jockey change, that's Siumesh.
Yeah, I mean, I think this set will be difficult for him. I'd like the S's, like you mentioned, Yazan. I like Silver Strike and I like Starseed. I think coming second to Zefferano is very good form, and he's just on the up. That was his 3rd run ever. Yeah, Shrikant, what about you?
I agree with you guys. As Yazan mentioned the other horses, I think we should keep an eye out on Interceptor. Interceptor had a good run last time out. Might have improved from that, and coming into this race might be in for the top 3 places. You could not count Interceptor out, but overall, I think it's between these two horses, Silver Strike and Starseed.
I actually, I wasn't so impressed with Interceptor's run last time. Actually, never mind. Never mind. He ran okay. He ran okay for running after 2 years. That's where it ends. He ran well for running after 2 years. But I expected a little bit more from him based on his mock race last time, like the before this race. So yeah, we will have to see. Maybe he has shown improvement after that. So he might be a dark horse. Let's do our picks, guys. There are actually so many horses to pick from.
It's very difficult for me to pick between Star Seed and Silver Strike, but I would like to pick Silver Strike for this race.
I'm going with Star Seed. Yazan, what about you?
Yeah, I like the Zafferano line. Even though Silver Strike would be interesting to watch, but I would go with Starseed again.
Okay, guys, very exciting baby race coming up. We could say this is the main race of the day. It is most horses in this field have never run before, but we have some very exciting pedigrees in this. We have Ace in the field, who is brother to Field of Dreams. Hermanus, who is a God Abroad by Al Manzoor. Al Manzoor himself won races at the age of 2 and then was champion 3-year-old in 2016. Hermanus was also entered in a 2-year-old race in December, and then he had a fever. So yeah, we can assume that he has been very well prepared and he's ready to run. We also have Organized Chaos, who is out of Kariga, who was a very good performer. And then Storm Majesty's been working very well. And then we have Paloma and Rogue, who have both had one run each. Interesting field.
Yes, it is an interesting field with only three horses who have run advantage. And like you mentioned, Organized Chaos is out of Kariga. Kariga was also a Group 3 winner and has been ridden by jockey Nirmal Jodha, who has been also working very hard and has gone through a lot previously, but now he's back. He's been at his best, riding many horses in the mornings, and has got a well deserved ride as well. Shrikant, what are your thoughts on all these unknown qualities?
Yeah, there are a few unknown, and there are three horses which have had the run benefit. Two horses have run together, that is Paloma and Storm Majesty. And also Rogue ran a 5 furlong, ran fourth to Elevate. We can consider that being a decent run. That's in December. That's a good break to come into this race in Feb. As you mentioned, bloodline matters a lot, and also the track work. There are a lot of things that needs to fall in place for juvenile races. Also, to pick, we need the paddock looks. But meanwhile, for us to analyze and then pick for this race, I've been really confused. What about you guys? What are your picks?
Go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think there are a lot of unknowns in this, and it will be a very interesting maiden race. I personally am going to choose Hermanus. I mean, we're having some great God Abroads in contention as 3-year-olds.
What about you, Shrikant?
A stone between Paloma and Organized Chaos. Paloma having the run benefit, but now after hearing the Nirmal Jodha story, I think I'm leaning more towards Organized Chaos.
Yeah, Paloma did cover a lot of ground last time. I'm also confused between Paloma and Ace in the field. Brems of Fantasy is a decent line, but run advantage is always a run advantage. So I would go with Paloma.
Okay.
Awesome.
Moving forward to the sixth race of the day. It's a mile race, class 4. We've got a packed field of 14 runners. Shrikant, what are your thoughts on this race?
Two horses stand out in this race. That is the first one I want to talk about is Bravo Zulu, carrying just 53 and a half. Last time out, ran third in class 4 in a 7 furlong race to All for Love. So 3 and 3/4 lengths behind All for Love. That's a good thing to go by. I think we need to watch out for this horse. And then another one that is Marius. Same distance, Marius is running after winning by a head, beating her charge. It'll be interesting to watch this horse. But I think, yeah, these are the two horses. And also Agatha. Agatha
Yes.
ran fourth in a 7 furlong race to American Eagle. So yeah, these three horses, and then it's a big field. So in a big field, always there'll be a lot of problems faced by the jockeys and the horses in the midfield, and then coming out in the straight and making a room for the running. So we need to calculate all these into the analysis of the race. So we have to give some credit to the experienced jockeys and with confidence where they can handle a big field and come out and win. So based on that, I think Trevor looks pretty good in handling Bravo Zulu in this race. So I would lean towards that. What about you, Tyra?
Yeah, I think one horse that we missed is Merchant of Venice. Merchant of Venice in his last run as favorite trailed the field. And then, yeah, I mean, I think we can ignore that last run if he's jumping level this time. But yeah, as you said, big field. We'll see.
Another horse to note in this race would be Absolute Gorgeous. Absolute Gorgeous ran third in the previous outing in mile in a class 4 race. Running third to looking like a wow, that is like a good line to go by. And also we have Akshay Kumar astride this time. So Absolute Gorgeous also comes into contention in this race.
There are two horses more we can talk about. Treasure Gold has been running in the higher class and he's run with a decent set. Not last time, but prior to that, he's run fourth to Fortunate Son, Breakpoint, Miracle of Hanukkah, and now he's claiming allowance, even though he's a 9-year-old, but he might surprise them. So yeah, it's a competitive set. It would be tough for everybody to pick a winner.
Who would
ask me.
you pick, Yazan, in this very tough set?
I had gone with Bravo Zulu last time at longer odds and positive jockey change, Trevor Patel. And because Shrikant's wearing red, I would go with Bravo Zulu.
I would agree with Yazan on that, and I would also like to pick Bravo Zulu for this race. What about you, Tyra?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Merchant of Venice. The last and final race of the day is a class 5 furlong race.
Yeah, we've got about 11 runners in this field. We've got only about 4 4-year-olds running. I would give the edge to younger horses always. Vianois is a positive jockey change. Vivek G is riding. Last time they claimed allowance, and I feel she went too fast in a 6, and a 5 would suit her better. But Shrikant, yeah, you think there are any other horses?
I agree with you on that. Vienna's is the horse to watch out for in this race with 200 meters cut short. With Vivek G with this stake, I think it makes a difference. But if we discard the runs of AR First Star, has been working pretty well. So
And Akshay
based on
Kumar is riding.
and Akshay Kumar, positive jockey change. So we need to watch out for this horse in this race. But Vienna's has the credentials.
Yeah, I mean, class 5 race, I think sometimes horses can decide to run and then not run in this class 5 race. Sentinel likes to place in this class sometimes. He is a lot older now, but I like Viennois in this. I also think it's between the 4-year-olds. I would give the edge to the 4-year-olds in this, but I like Viennois. Okay, and that's my pick.
I would
Yazan?
pick Vianois too.
I think I'm gonna go with Viennos for this
Okay.
last race.
And for everyone, please comment below. Y'all have not
Yeah.
been commenting
We
much
already had a winner.
Yes.
So
on 31st Jan.
on these 7 races, they are very tricky. You guys can comment and use permutation and combination. See who wants to win 5,000 rupees vouchers.
All the best, guys, and thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe, please share, and please like and comment.
What Yazan said. Okay, thank you guys. Bye, guys.